What's up, guys? Starting the live stream. How are you all? I can see some people are already here. Please tell me if the audio quality is good or not. Let me just move a little my camera. I will also be sharing this link on the SaGa Wiki Discord. Let's see if we can get more people to join. Are you guys excited for the new banners? Musical Festival 2, we have rock from the 80s and the 90s. What do you guys think about all of this? Emperor looks like Bon Jovi. Okay. So, NJ Villas is here, Axoduck, Octomaster, Fleeful, Majin Bobby Hill, New Tomorrow, Llanowar, and SaGa. Welcome you all for another live stream. Let me try to see if I can get this microphone a little lower. Oh my goodness, Socrates is Santa Socrates now. Santa Socrates, thank you so much. We have another member because of you. SaGa got the... Oh my god. SaGa deserves. SaGa is my partner in crime, huh? Imagine Bobby Hill says pull it all 3 in 3 multis, but I also got Global X Red again. It's because Global X Red is a festival style, so they are all included here. But let me thank you properly here and set the record straight. Thanks, Sock, for the gifts. I am not a member. You are. You have always been. How can you not be a member? So, logging bonuses. I'm excited. Look, 5 days of logging bonuses since Dark. Are we getting banners in 5 days? Is that right? Holy moly. Hocto says I can finally get that converted as Rouge. Oh yeah. The chat's still loading slowly, I don't know why. SaGa has become a member. Now it's has some delay. Octo says I want to assume, but I just cannot justify for one style I want. I could not finish the review, guys, because I was working on the recommendation spreadsheet. Because right now the off-banners are different. They have been updated. And oh my goodness, more missions. More missions. 2,000 Jews again. I have 41k. It's been a while. It's been a while. Let's check here the subquests. There's even 5,000 from Conquest. I'm happy. Although he has the power now. We all have the power, friend. He's getting out of the basement. No, he's just getting a medal, but he's still on the basement. Hello, Migdo. How are you? I'm addicted to Dwarf Fortress on the moment, so I'll be lurking. Seems like many people play this game. What is it about? Score. Oh yeah, this is the score part. And this one we'll be getting by doing main story and stuff, right? There's no new event! No new event! Just have to keep farming the battle with assassins. This one is not a farming event, sorry. This one. Where do we get stuff, guys? On Conquest, I know, main story Conquest, but this event is a score event. This is just rewards, right? Yeah, just rewards. The second part of the rewards. What's good, Senate? How are you? Dazzy says it was hard to rip myself from a video game premiere, the show, but here I am. My god, thanks so much for being here. Yes, I don't know what's happening. What's happening? You guys can tell me. And one is a must-have on the new banner. No, Dark Aeon. I could not finish the review in time, but tomorrow morning we'll have the review and I explain that while good options, none of them are must-haves. Not even Time Lord. Time Lord is for the extreme hardcore players that like to have extra tool for some dedicated stages, but the usual normal player should not care too much about this Time Lord at least. Time to spend emojis. Now you can, yeah. Lenoir also has it. Brew share, people didn't know who I was in Discord. They didn't, but it's easy to know who you are, Socrates, because you always use either a cat or a duck image. Conquest almost over. Let's go there and check. I feel like when the game gives better luck when I know I've been playing another game-a-thon. It's been cheating SaGa with Marvel Snap and got all 3 in 3 multis. Marvel Snap. I don't know about this game. I heard it's recent. It's the only thing I know. Ah, I'm clicking on the wrong stuff. You pulled Red Mage? How many pulls have you done there? Let's go to Conquest here. Red Mage is amazing. It is amazing. I just didn't want to spend gens on him. At least not now. Since I have Ruby, I'm pretty served. Oh yeah, Conquest is almost over. In the meanwhile, I have to claim this chest. How many I will have? 42k in a few. These characters are way cooler than Diana. Cooler in the way that they have cool hair. They play instruments. Diana is better than all of them. I mean, they do different stuff, but we have way less support than damage in this game. Dwarf Fortress is a Dwarf Fortress simulator. You make dwarfs mine, get drunk, and kill stuff. Seems like a cool game. Like 6 mooches and pull it all 3. That's nice. 6 mooches only. People says I want Christmas Impressed, New Year Answers. Yeah, you have to be careful. A lot of good banners are going to drop. I want to summon on this one because, yeah, I have the past Wagner's, I have the older Final Emperor. And this Final Emperor will be a staple for at least pierce damage. I mean because, you know, that second skill hits for both Slash and Pierce. And with Slash we can do with Leon, so it's kind of hard to justify him as a damage dealer when you can just use Leon, and Leon always works. But Leon cannot do pierce damage, right? And you can inherit the second skill into his off-banner style and use it every 2 turns. Every 2 turns. I mean, turn yes, turn no. That's actually very nice because he buffs his attack and defense, so he barely takes damage. Narc said, awful lucks. 13 pulls, 5 off banners before I finally got Time Lord. But Time Lord's the only one that you care about, right, Norix? Because Time Lord is SaGa Frontier 1, and you also like Romancing SaGa Minstrel Song. So, the older 2 characters are not from the games you want. Sorry to hear that. I'm gonna pull for Final Emperor and Time Lord. Also, they announced a new Final Emperor on JP, and that Final Emperor wants the second skill as inheritance. It'll be something they added Global X Random and pull. Majin Bobby Hill, they added all limited styles. They are from festival banners up to December of the past year, so doesn't matter if it's Global X or not. You'll see that the first Global X Katarina is there too. How many gens does War Tower give if you finish it? 9,000. It's rerunning, right? I mean, not today. It will rerun. We're gonna get 9,000. I mean, those that have cleared will get it. Those that haven't may just get it as well. Migdo says, I'm coming back from a long time to get the game because I lost my phone. I see there's a lot of content and goodies. Yes, Migdo, I have to say that this is like the best moment in the game because the new off-bidders are limited styles and we can get plenty of things that we skip it. People says, I would like to have Time Lord. Capivara says, is Socrates the one who uses the Gustav image? Exactly. You didn't know as well? Socrates just gave another gift. Who was this one? Capivara is now a member as well. Haha, thanks, Socrates. Thanks for the gifts. Santa Socrates is gifting away. Mary Talomas. Talomas. I had no idea he was included in that. All characters that come from festival banners. UDXs and SaGa Souls are out of it. Exactly the point. No UDX, no SaGa Souls. Reginald says this styles will pair nicely with my eye token for musical, right? Yeah. We only have to go and PD Final Emperor since I'm that close. Yeah. Right. I cannot say which one is better, if it's Final Emperor or if it's Vagnus, because I have to say both are good, but they are just good. Because right now, JP, they are making characters that are just too broken, man. And when you know what's gonna drop, well, it's gonna take time. 8 months at least. But when you know what's they making, you start looking on these new units with a different eye. So Vagnus has 6 PP per turn, that's the first in global. Then he can just use normal attack and then insane nuke of 4 hits that heals. It's not insane, right? It's just exactly as strong as a 4S attack. And then he barely has damage passive. That is his problem, only 20%. That's the same problem with Talon. And Talon is still good enough because of being a gunner, and gunners have high damage potential. But when you look on these characters for future, well, I don't know. The nukers on JP now are getting to 90% damage increase or even higher than that. So, you know that when we get stronger units, we won't be using them too much unless they get even newer styles and we import the skills of these ones in the future ones. Let me see here. Rip left fork power creeped. Who power creeped left fork, Seojai? How can it even be power creeped? It's one of the strongest attacks in this game. Hello, Aquatic Red, how are you? Norik says, Muchi number 14, I got Vagnus, Final Emperor, and use Poker. Nice! Now you can have the whole banner. It's always okay when you get the whole banner. Don't since I'm skipping this banner, that's not a bad decision, Gon. None are must-haves. But, I mean, if you are a hardcore player that do like the highest towers on reset, that do play the game like 4 days, 4 hours a day when there's a new tower, stuff like that, then Time Lord will be a tool that you can use in some specific situations. But if you're not a hardcore player, well, Time Lord is not what you want. Bro, share this event I had good luck with Gustave, Diana, and Mage, and only 3,000 pulls. That's very good luck. I didn't get them so fast, and I still consider myself lucky. Gacha is a gacha, yes. Gacha gives, gacha takes away. Don't worry, Sharon, I want to support you, maybe. Thanks, my friend. It's with the support of people like you that this channel survives. I'm hoping they don't do what I'm worried about, share with UDX. What do you mean? They cut the point for just some very old UDXs? That's what I'm expecting. Only very old UDXs will be included. Use Vagnus required the premium style to be very good. I think only have history once. The premium style will only give you access to AoE Confuse. The other skills are not that important. It gives him access to triple S fire attack that he doesn't have strong single target nuke otherwise. But I don't know, there are so many single target fire nukers that you don't need to use him for that. He's not even the strongest one on doing it. He loses to someone like Ruby, for example. Ruby has been released for quite some time. I think that he's better on the AoE gameplay, and you have to use the Habit of Hands with him. And he pairs well with Bertrand. The benefits from his stage style can be obtained at any point. Yeah, now you can obtain the style that gets the AoE attack anytime. It's an off-banner style now. I also posted a video that explains the best characters that you can get from an off-banner list. Kiddo says, I got my last Emperor and 6 multis. Thankfully, this banner has been good. Do you think this new off banner pool is 2.5 anniversary only banners? I don't think so. I think they are here to stay. And the good thing is that they will probably increase it in the future, adding even more characters. But I also believe the cut point will be every 6 months. So on the next anniversary, he will probably include 6 more months of styles. So you never get very recent styles on the list, but by the way that this game works, it's actually still pretty good. Some styles have longevity, and other ones just get simplified and make them still relevant. And even if they are not relevant themselves, some amplifiers are important in future styles. So it gives a lot of value to your pools, because getting those off banners were better than the old style that was just getting platinum release styles, and then now they increase it even further. I'm enjoying it. We are getting a World Tower rerun. Yeah, I saw that. A rerun of World Tower. 9,000 free gems. 5,000 from Conquest. That means 15 just from those 2 things. I also believe, Socrates, that they would take more time. What I'm doing, am I just restarting the same fight? They will probably do maintenance on the Spiral Tower now, because there is a future Diana from Tower, and there's also Dragon Knight. And these characters are from Minstrel Song, and when they release the Minstrel Song banners, they will update the Spiral. And so if you are looking up for the Spiral Tower gems, I believe you have to wait. They will enter maintenance on 19 and only go back like 26, 27 or something. I'm pretty sure about this. They did this before. 6 multis is also very nice, Sukero. Congratulations. Gon says I got Red Mage with 3k pull. I wanted him, and the debuff he does is nice, and his staff in the event will make him really strong. You're right. He has a dedicated weapon. That's the same thing that happened with, you know, Greenhild. Greenhild with her weapon that was easy to craft got pretty strong. I think they are going to wait like a year to add more old premium units to the offer. I think the cut point will be 6 months, copy, because they do that in JP. I mean, they do full bottomless banners every 6 months, so I think the cut point will be every 6 months instead of a whole year. Whole year is too much. Minstrel Song Conquest I'm excited for. There's a new conquest already. Maybe just later, right? Whoa, we got to the final boss. The final boss is anyone. Let me just clear the notes that I have yet. Oh my gosh, Summer Fighting Present off banner 2. I always wanted her. Yeah, it is. It is. You can now get Watermelon Cut. Typical got the 2 styles and then 1 in like 5 multis, and then you have to keep going. And obviously now they need him that debuff, and we got his staff, so why not pull him? I wanted to get him, but when 45,000 gens this point, it's not that good. Bringing here is very strong. I was hitting with 150,000 AoE. I was hitting with 130 minus max, and yours doing too much damage. Maybe you are using her weak content. Minstrel banners come with a conquest. The one celebrating the remaster. Don't know if it's coming soon. I hope that it is. Weak content, yay. Yeah, stage number 1, right? We're going for an event and we're going for stage 1. Have you guys finished up all your skill training, because Seeker's Path is returning pretty soon. So there was that event where we could level up fast, and then there's Seeker's Path now, so people will get all their skills maxed. It makes sense to have Seeker's Path when we have towers, because sometimes you really need to max up skills. Also, Diana probably needs to level up to 99 to you get the max value from her skill number 3. I mean, it increases the buff values. So if planning to bring her to Egg Fight, you should train her skill to level 99. I managed to get it to 99 today. I've been trying for a whole week, it's just that I get bored too fast, and then, well, doing small portions daily so that I don't get a burnout. This new event's too easy. It should be. It should be. We'll go there. First to do for today. Amplifiable hand for Bert. Already forged his Rainbow 102% weapon. Very nice. Very nice. I could only get 96% so far. But I got it. I'll keep trying. You got 100k damage on final boss. That's the max volume you need? That's funny. The 3 new stage rewards. Nice. Those he says I got Emperor and Wagner on the 5 multi. Gonna have to let Time Lord go. Are you a fan of Time Lord, does he? I kinda like the character, but not as much to sacrifice that many gems, maybe. I might try to set up a mock. We don't talk about this, okay? There is forbidden topics. But you do you. It's just that I don't like discussing this because it's gray area. Aired twice, both animals a kick with an explosion, and both time was a Wagner too. You know this is good luck, but without the luck you want, right? It's double S, but not the character you want. Why do you need to train her skill? I never understand when I need to max above skill. Also, Nadar need to train his skill as well. Well, I never understand as well, copy, but I token first skill needs to be trained, for example. And I'm not so sure if Halloween Princess White Rose even needs to. So I would probably ask for someone on Discord that has their Halloween Princess White Rose or Gianna low level, so that we can compare in some specific setup, because I got mine trained to max. Both Halloween Princess White Rose and Gianna. And they go from 15% to 25%. I mean that Gianna goes. Halloween Princess White Rose goes from 25 to 30% buffs. So much new stuff in the exchange shop. Oh yeah, let's check. Oh nice, a lot of mining caves map. I need a third equipment from there. So books, amplified badges, gold pieces, nice stuff. I need more gold pieces. If I summon for these units, I'm not entirely sure if I will summon yet, because I actually want this character. I like them. I have used Time Lord in very hard challenges. Besides that, I use him for instant kill here and there. The better instant killer is still UDX Death 2. Darken now is also a very good instant killer, but he does not beat Death because Death has an intelligence buff. So it's the highest chance and the better instant killer, but doesn't have a good cycle. Oh sure, but even that is not easy to set up. It's just less annoying path. Still annoying because you have to check it on, so much you gotta wonder if it really helps. They needed a better cycle for auto, right? So many games have. I remember playing Brown Dust, and you could just set up inside the game a way to keep crafting or keep farming. A lot of different mechanics could be autoed in a very specific way, but also the game was balanced around that. I remember people saying that you needed to run the game for 10 hours a day to get everything from in events and stuff, and I was like, whoa! Is this a game or a, I don't know, a job generator? Because man, people have jobs, electricity is, well, high priced here in Brazil. Leaving a PC running the game like 24/7 is not a good thing. But some people did. You know, SaGa Frontier 1 is my favorite, but I can even think I came across Time Lord all of my playthroughs, so he doesn't have a hold on me. That's the same case for me. I don't think his design makes much sense. He looks like Time Lord, but the clothes he wears makes no much sense. He looks like a martial artist. I don't know. I don't like the overall design of Time Lord. I think like he's kind of, I don't know, whatever, generic. Well, we do have the first Time Lord and use him a lot. Use him a lot. Some people use Time Lord on Dojo. I have such an easy time on Dojo that I don't need to instant kill there. I try to apply humans, to be honest. It's kind of faster. You have other styles, it makes sense. Yeah, I don't have the first premium Emperor, to be honest, because that one will allow you to amplify a triple S roll attack in the future, but not yet. That's the only one that I don't have for all of them. But I have the first Time Lord, I have the limited Final Emperor, both the Termites and the Global X one, and for Wagner's I have the past one, so kinda makes sense to have all these skills. And like I'm saying, I believe that I'll use Emperor the most because Emperor can wield a spear as well, so he is actually easy to use. Can use his off-banner style. Old off-banner, now it's just a plot. I never know I can auto rematch for the raid boss. You can? But do you need to? Blah, if I had known the shop would have been updated and not having gotten so many expedition tickets. But you play this for a little while. Especially because the raid boss stage has more caps. 10 HP higher. Soccer says, I'm still waiting for a huge KOL in terms of the Golden Monster Cave events. We haven't seen updates to them in a while. And yeah, I don't do the daily gold or daily Monster Cave anymore because it's just a waste of time. I hope they do something about that. Maybe when they manage BP screen, they could add a priority skill use or something, and they don't want to because they design units sometimes with broken BP cycles so that you cannot make the best of them. It's funny. Before says, way too shout Monica. Gotcha. Save share. Get the 600 Talon pieces. The S style. Mine is already maxed. I have so many generic S pieces that I don't need to wait for the dedicated. A new Time Lord clothes are sick, to be honest. One of my favorite sprites. I was going for Final Emperor, not him. The first one is pretty generic. The new one is a little better because it's Celebratum style. Oh, we have one last node here. Are you pulling Char? Bad Mama is asking. I probably am. I'm still thinking a little. I will not be pulling on live stream because I'm still undecided. To be honest, the right decision is to wait 1 week. Should not be pulling them right now. Even though I have their past styles, I don't know what they're gonna do with the Minstrel Song banners. They may just make them both good, and there's 4 characters on each. Imagine, 4 characters against 3. If all 4 styles are good, they will receive a higher priority for me. Good night, Leonardo Strife. How are you? Happy musical festival to all. Thanks. Happy Game Awards to everyone. I don't know what's happening on Game Awards, but if anyone is watching, please tell me if there's any new RPG. Mario Hardy, I have arrived. How are you, my friend? Do you work today? Monster Cave is impossible to train to unlock skills if you have stronger styles. They clear the stage too quickly. You have to use normal attacks. Unequip them. That's what I do. Ali Putru says best boss nodes for training. Always train on IQ nodes. Now that the conquest is gone, I will try to make some videos about the best nodes to farm. I was not working on that because I thought it was not easy to farm this event. Like, even in going after the bosses, you needed 4 units to do in 1 turn. So there was no perfect strategies at all, and because I didn't want to force people to do the small nodes or stuff, I said let the conquest go and we'll see what happens. And then I will make a video about the best nodes. I will have to investigate because I was also just going for the next node. I was not worrying too much about being on the same place. Makes sense because that's what we have to do as a community. We have to help each other and defeat the boss as soon as possible. We were watching you, Cher. You can watch 2 things. Don't tell me that you are not a multitasker. Also, Fleefo was talking about the Children's Day banner. Children's Day banner, yes, it was Children's Day on JP, but I don't know. They will release on global before Children's Day. But I don't know, Children's Day on Brazil is actually on October. When is it for you guys? I mean, on the US. I'm using normal share without weapons. Normal what? Don't understand. I'm well getting ready for work. Someone has to work hard. I know you work hard, Mario. Good luck and take some rest when you can, outside of regular nodes. Multitasking, watching you and playing RS. So you cannot do three things, right? Ah, you are using normal attacks. Yes, you have to. Just unequip then. Bring a rapid stream formation that does not increase damage. That's the best thing you can do. Now let me check this Haniwa here. It's probably weak to all physical types, no? No, Slash and Sun. Sun means that you can bring, you know, Joe. It's really not a very formidable conquest chart. Yes, I thought it was just not good for farming. I mean, just let's go and go to the boss stage, because the bosses have very, very high HP. I always use training scheme for Sparking skill. Sometimes takes a few days, but it still works for me. Usually get 2 skills per run. I mean, each run gives me 1 at least. For mages is bad because you can only learn 1 skill per run, so only 2 runs means that you still have to spark another one. Luquero says I had like 90k, so I had to pull for Final Emperor, especially that art so good. Final Emperor is nice, yeah, man. Reminds me of John Bon Jovi or some glam rock. Stuff like that. Honeymoon is just raid, so whatever you do, if I believe 600,000 will give you all the treasure drops. This thing is made for New Emperor. New Emperor will not die. They give him the attack enhancement thing even. Mario said outside of the regular Nords. I don't know what you're meaning by that. That's nothing we celebrated here in the US. You don't? Rufus, Gustavin, and Joe. Well, yeah, all of them works. Yeah, I'm going to have to get my iPad fixed or replace it sooner or later so I can do 3 things again. You still could not fix the iPad, my god. 800k for max, is it? I didn't... How many did I do? I got 10 drops. Whoa. I need those platinum tickets. 1 second, guys, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Got over 600 platinum tickets. Did you? How long do people think it would take to finish this boss? This boss. 2 days and some hours. Something like that. I'm still hoping for Primera, but I got Madeline and Kyle leads on banners. Did you? 2 days, yeah. I think it's 2 days and some hours. United Strife says had best luck in my recent pool. Got Strum, Gustav in 1 pool. All the global access in 4 pools and Virgil in 2 pools. That's super nice, Leonardo. It makes you happy. No says this is the slowest conquest I have ever seen. They had too many events on the same time, so it kind of hurt the progression. Let's go for the event and do the score thing. I'm still enjoying this, but I thought they were releasing the 2 musical festival banners in a same day, but no. Sorry. Fashion Azami training with music. Are they talking about the new events on the news page? This one is weak to what? Sun? Shadow? And Pierce. Sun, Shadow, and Pierce. It's easy. This event's now gone, so let's do it. Are all the enemies weak to the same elements? Probably, right? Well, they are announcing the new banner, the loading bonus, the missions, Battle Hands Amplify, the training dojo, the second part of the free stuff, and Seeker's Path that starts in 3 days. Yeah, and the Village World Tower that starts in 3 days too. Hidden Dojo tripled, but that's usual stuff. Yeah, this is the new events. So this one is weak to Pierce, Shadow, and Sun? Shadow and Sun? An enemy weak to the same things. How can it be weak to both Shadow and Sun at the same time? I think these are the first ones even. Yeah, minus 75. Well, it's just a raid, right? Azan raid. Sun, Shadow, and Pierce. I think they will do plenty of damage, so you have to rely on shields and stuff. Shadow, Sun, and Pierce. I need a rainbow weapon for Final Emperor. We do. All enemy have the same weaknesses. Eagle Maul meta. Eagle Maul. But Eagle Maul, it's AoE. Is that what we want? Well, Misty in her second skill will probably do plenty of damage if it hits 2 times. But you know, Joe. Who else? Who else? Hey, 6 multis to sweep the banner. Also, you're summoning SaGa. Are you a fan of these characters? Death is another good one. Now we bring Matchwork. Where's my Matchwork? Octomaster says, man, I'm not gonna have to... Wait, man, I'm gonna have to hope the new like 20 banners are trash and have no one I want to pity. That's not gonna happen. And they are buffing all banners. It's hard to just keep harder and harder. They always give us more reasons to go. So we're bringing... Who else? I token, right? I don't even know if this works because it's too offensive. Ukero says it's the high banner music share. If you wanna save gens, don't go to the banner screen. It's gonna get you in the mood to summon. I also want to get Talon. Because I like robots and I only skipped Arsenal so far. Talon is also very strong for now. I believe that he does not keep his strength for the future. I mean, in like 4 months, they release something stronger. But it's a gacha game, they always release something stronger. Now, we're going for what? 3 mages. 3 mages. Hurricane has 3 mages, but well, luckily this is not a good idea. I don't know if this boss attacks with physical. The better way was just to do this. I like their design and I have pretty much all of their inheritance, so might as well. Same as me, man. That's why I want Rouge Metal and Sheriff when he gets newer styles. It's the hype banner. You pull it so giant. The man usually has a tight grip on those jewels. Yeah, he usually don't pull. I did was debating on it since the styles are not too necessary, but I like them. I don't like the kit from these new units. You know, actually, Emperor has a very good kit. Violence is debatable. Time Lord is extremely niche, but also works. Oh my goodness. I'm sleepy because I had to wake pretty soon today. I had some doc meeting. Nothing serious, just starting to check some stuff. I'm getting close to 40 years old. I have to check stuff. Or, you know, I won't have time to treat. So I didn't sleep too well. The cats are starting to get around, you guys. Joaquin is not here, but he was making some patting on me recently. We didn't give up on him, so we're happy. He also seems a little happier now. That's life. I don't think I finished the Joe staff yet. Because I didn't get what I wanted. Oh, actually I have this version here. That's good. So the new cat, I call him Pipoca. That is popcorn, but I always generate nicknames for my cat. So I actually call him Pipoquinho. It's funny. Yo, Pound say 6 mooches and I got Vaganas and an off-banner Monica. I knew something was up, so I stopped it. Off-banners are funnier now. You can't know what's gonna happen. Headbutt. Headbutt. Scarts don't even need inheritance. Early sleep, sure. Yeah, today I will have a smaller stream. Tomorrow by the morning I have to finish the review. Trying to compare this unit set. I will also talk, in the case of Emperor, I'm gonna talk about his future style a little more, because if you want to get the best of Final Emperor and think about the future, this style is not bad. I mean, you hardly see totally bad units. They actually managed to create bad units in the past, but now it's kinda hard. Ghost Rider, what a terrible looking enemy. It's a frog? Oh my goodness. I cannot even understand what the hell is this. Beast Grudge. Oh. Actually, using Joe here may be a problem, so I'm gonna start with her. Maybe a problem? It will be a problem. Kinda forgot. 300,000? Oh, this is the first stage. Yeah. With the amount of cool-off banners I don't have that can be featured now, I feel like pulling on the Goddess banner too. Goddess is a very nice support, actually. Now I have to cleanse with a token, maybe. So I can get my nuke again. She just buffed it 2 times again. But I'll wait for Minstrel Christmas banners and New Year's. Go! I do believe that the Minstrel banner will be weaker than this one. That Minstrel was good on GP because they didn't have, you know, better healers. Here in Global we have so many, but so many. We have much better stuff, so Minstrel will just be irrelevant to most. But maybe they will buff him to be good. I'm gonna have to skip Goddess and Emperor's banners. Gonna summon for Minstrel. You like Minstrel, right, Copy? Good luck. Start saving. It's gonna come out a Minstrel banner. Good question. I don't have it by memory, so I have to check the GP website. Let me check. Oh yeah, Doll and Loot. Doll is a paralyzing inflictor with a support skill, so she has actually probably the highest chance to paralyze. Support, it's funny, it helps a lot with the chances. And then, oh, I token you cannot even cleanse her in the last turn. Socrates, I'm gonna head out, chat. I need to eat. Hoping my monthlies help you get your CPU sooner. Don't worry. I need to say something. I did yesterday. Actually, since we got a lot of help on the end of a month, I actually used part of the money, and I used it. My wife helped me with a part of the remaining one, and I purchased the CPU already. Let me just attack here, and I'm gonna tell you all. You know, here on the picture, I was thinking about purchasing a 5.5K Ryzen. Not even a 5.5KX. It's a new model that they released it to compete with the new Intel processors. But then, you know, they are decreasing in the price of the Ryzen 5950X, the top of class of their processors for, well, normal PCs, that's not the Threadrippers and stuff. And you know what? After the Black Friday happened, there's this store that sometimes makes some sales, and yesterday, no, it was actually some days ago, and I made the order, but I didn't pay. I made the order just to guarantee my piece because they announced it, 5K 950 Ryzen that has 16 cores, yes, and 32 threads. It may seem like exaggerated, but it's not. And I have to explain why. Because when you are encoding a video on Adobe Premiere, it will use your process to the max. Like, it will use all of my 6 cores and 12 threads that I have right now. And my processors are kind of old. It's the 1.6K Ryzen. So for like 6 years ago or something. So they will use all your process to try to reduce the amount of time to encode the video that you just made in Adobe Premiere. And then when you are uploading it, it also uses your processing power. So sometimes when I make big reviews, it takes like 35 minutes to encode only. And I cannot use the PC because there's no processors left. There's no cores left. I cannot make anything. And when I finish the encoding part, I have to make the thumbnails and stuff. So I actually have 30 minutes or even sometimes higher than that where I cannot make anything. So I want to get back that time by having a better processor. So back on the topic, what happened was that they made this sale. It was a special sale because of the anniversary of the store, and they announced the 5950X for less price than the US price of the part. Right now on the US is costing like $550 US, right? If you convert this in Brazilian reals, it's gonna be something among 2.8 thousand reals. So what I do, I said to myself, it's cheaper than the American price, so why not, right? Let's make this sacrifice. Even if I have to get a weaker GPU, getting a good CPU will be important. Also, when you are streaming, you can just use the CPU instead of the GPU, and that is something that I will do because the final file it's much smaller. Like when you stream and record using your GPU, it's gonna take like each hour 2 gigabytes. If you are doing that by CPU, it can be reduced by 1 gigabyte, half the size, because you are encoding in H.264. CPU encoding is much faster and much better than GPU encoding, but GPU encoding is cheaper because it sometimes has dedicated cores in the GPU. But I was thinking that with a better CPU, I will be able to increase my productivity. So I said, why not? And I paid, like I said, I used part of the money that we already have by the donations, and my wife helped with the remaining, and I purchased it. Thought a lot about it, but paid yesterday the order, and today they already sent. I don't know when it's gonna arrive because it's from like 3 states far from where I live, where they are sending. So it's compatible with my motherboard. I don't need to purchase another one. It will increase the processing power of my PC by a lot because I have a very old one. So now I'm happy, and I'm only capable of doing these things because of this amazing community. And I hope that now my PC does not struggle with handling with stuff. It probably won't. Beast Grudge, Falling Star, and Heroes Warzone. So let me read the chat. I was a little distracted. I wanted to finish talking about the stuff. Will Time Lord help in Agility Cheese or not? He's not a mandatory character for that because actually we don't always debuff Agility when Agility cheesing, because some bosses will use Defy weaknesses. So the best way to Agility cheese right now in the game is to just, you know, buff your characters all turns. You sometimes can bring one Agility debuffer, but there's just so many that you can bring that Time Lord won't add much into that. He has a chance to debuff again when he's using active skill. If you are using his skill from this passive style, it does not trigger, so there's that problem too. Another Beast Grudge. Actually, let's use a school shot before. Again, I took it in the head on OPP. Does he say I definitely want Minstrel, but that's one I'm skip Time Lord. He looks cool, but I don't know if I want him. I will have to check the information. So Jai says you better have not called it Kurt bad, Cher. Why? United Strife says, so Cher, do you think we will have the 2 Minstrel song banner of 4 styles each? Totally. Because there's a third part of Musical Festival and Christmas Final Impress in the corner. I believe that they will reduce the amount of days for each new banner, like 5 days. Every 5 days we will have a new banner. I'm guessing this will be their approach. Whoa, I never noticed a Ghost Rider was something riding a ghost as much as I've seen Saga Frontier 1. Yeah, look on this, it's just too cool. Dudley says, oh, grats. Thanks, Dudley. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, says the raid. Thank you. Ukero says, I thought video processing was GPU dependent mostly, and CPUs were mostly for emulation and multitasking. That's a good thing. Yeah, it is not. Well, when you are processing video, you need a good GPU. You need to be at least good. But then you can choose if you want to use the CPU to encode the video or the GPU. Usually when you are using the CPU, you are going to encode on H.264, but you can encode in NKV or MP4 directly with the graphics card. But since my graphics card is not powerful, my CPU is better. And since multitasking, browsing, and emulating, and also playing the game, you can emulate Android without even having a strong GPU. You can use most of the CPU to emulate, and I'm emulating by BlueStacks anyway. So, in a way, I believe it that it was better to invest in a piece that was just on sale to give me back more value. The GPUs are still on strange scenarios where most of them are too costly. Right now in Brazil they are declining in price, but doesn't seem like it's still the best moment to purchase. Maybe next month, but I'm looking on it every day to see if they are changing or not. Like the 3060 GPU is costing like in Brazilian reals 600 Brazilian reals. I believe this is not what it costs on US. Maybe half the price, or I don't know. Tell me guys if you know. By the way, you were about to talk about Loot. Ah yeah, Loot. Loot is an AoE attacker, kinda like Rick, but he's not fast. But he has an attack that casts morale up after he attacks, so he's actually either a strong opener or a 3-cycle helper. He's not a character that actually changes anything. He's similar to Rick, pretty similar to Rick, besides that 3-wave cycle. But he does not offer too much for people that already have Arthur and stuff, so pretty easy to skip, unless they change him, and they probably will. Another thing that is changing on JP is that they have now skills that are activated before the character attacks. Like, let's say that the skill buffs SDR. Now it will buff before you even attack. Now you buff STR with an attack, it only works on the next turn. You never have access to the full buff. That's something that I wanted to make a video, I didn't yet. So buffs are a lie. Let's say that a buff buffs 25% of your STR. But you will not be able to use that value on the same turn you buff it. Only on the next one. You know, the next one you already lost 25%. So buffs are a lie. And they are changing that on JP. Sparkly nice. Cher is basically explaining to us his gacha gambling addiction, already close to pity, just go all the way. No, don't do that. No, why do you mind? He's saying when it's a sale, buy. Yeah, when it's a sale. What I said was that. Because the other piece, this one that I'm saying here, was costing like half the price. It was not even that good. It's a 5.5k that has only 6 cores and 12 threads. Okay, yes, it was costing like 1.2k reals. And that other piece that I purchased, it double the price, but it's, you know, 16 cores, 32 threads, and the clocks are much better. Just for double the price, you know. Usually when you try to purchase the top-end processor, you have to pay much more than double. Because the higher the scale, the less worth for your box you have. But not in this case, because it was actually a sale from this specific shop. It was like only 100 pieces announced. And since I was online and I got a notification and I just clicked it and made the order and thought about it for 2 days. And I said, no. I'm gonna take this opportunity because it's the best type of processor I can purchase. And really, I'm not just focused on gaming. I focus on everything I can do on the PC and working with streaming and having, you know, Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, and many Google Chrome tabs and a lot of things running. It actually takes more from the CPU than the GPU. I never get to 5 EP on the turn 4. Yeah, the main problem with GPU market compared to CPUs is that AMD CPUs are great, but it's hard not to go with NVIDIA for GPUs, and NVIDIA is always too expensive, and they are taking advantage of this status quo that they have, because AMD have a hard time competing with NVIDIA. So right now people just barely purchase AMD, but they have good price. But you know, there are sometimes people that just attack AMD because of bad drivers and stuff, and in the internet everyone just talks badly of Radeon. The good thing is that for streamers, NVIDIA helps. They even created a dedicated software for streaming called NVIDIA Broadcast, and you can use their solution for noise reduction. Another thing that actually uses CPU noise reduction. You can also allow GPU to use. That goes for NVIDIA, but you can also just allow to use CPU power. Depends, if your GPU is too strong, you can allow it to just use GPU, but if it's not, you can allow the CPU to do it. Here's the thing, since we only have one GPU company in NVIDIA, they can set whatever they want as a price. Yeah. That's totally right. There's no competition for them. Maybe Cher can now keep the tier list updated. You're attacking me in all fronts, SaGa. I said before, I didn't have a very good month this past month because I wanted to make a better job on tier listing and stuff, but you know, gave me so much anxiety because of different reasons. I struggle with anxiety since I was a kid, and when I try to make stuff and I have a hard time doing, anxiety raises by a lot. I know it's normal, it's part of me and everything, but sometimes I just scratch stuff because I'm not happy with the results. These were one of these times. This anyone man, look on his HP, dude, he's a tank. He is a real tank. These 5-turn total damage cycles are so weird to me. Why do you think they are weird? This enemy here is actually pretty cool. Which game he comes from? He looks like he came from Scarlet Race? I doubt. Ifrit. Which game do we have Ifrit? Insight sucks, I never had Insight until recently. Oh no? You never had, SaGa? You look like a perfectionist. You don't use Elixirs on your Final Fantasies. This is a sign of anxiety, or at least a perfectionism. And perfectionism and anxiety actually blend together. At least on me. But I had it for my whole life. Sometimes it helps actually. Having anxiety, knowing how to handle the situation can allow you to work better. You know, and you have to keep motivated, and you have to work fast because the company needs. Actually, Insight helped me with that. But then when I needed to take a rest, I was just so broken that it didn't work well. It's already updated. No, no, tier list is not updated yet. I was working on the off-banner list and explaining, oh, the damage here is high. We knew it. And explaining the best characters to inherit stuff and the best ones to pity by the selectors. Now I will talk about the new rerun banner, and after that I will update the tier list because it's actually the stuff that will be imported. All these 149 characters are now classified. Then I'll do the older 6 months from this past rerun, and then I'll get the newest characters and we'll work together with SaGa. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, he's from SaGa Scarlet Grace. Yeah, he looks like pretty nice. Most important thing is got here RNG power supply. My power supply does not have RNG. Actually, the only thing that has RGB in my PC is the memories. Actually, the motherboard has it, but I have it turned off. The memories have. I can disable. Oh, how many times does this enemy attack? Oh man, this is just the same thing as all the past raids. The boss does too much damage. This model anyway, that's pretty cool, does he? Looks like SaGa Scarlet Grace, yes. Good afternoon, Michael Lee, how are you? Human Flag says, it feels obvious who has the strongest turn 1 attacks, but does that mean that they will do the most damage over 5 turns? No, that's also part of the reason why I was with a lot of anxiety when trying to make a better tier list. There are characters that are better on turn 1 damage, other ones that are better after 4 turns, some ones that have better attacks but bad cycles. And then a character can do like 300 more damage than the other one, and you don't know where to place that one, and this thing's just... If this game had a bad power creep, it would be easier because you could just know, oh, this character does like 100,000 more damage, and then you know that this character is always better than the past one. But in this game, there's so many situational scenarios where this character is better, now this is one is not. Well, this fight is long, so this one is better. You know, so many things to consider. Now I'm gonna change the build here. This is not working. I'm gonna use what? Rain Rangers? No, I didn't even check the attacks from the enemy. Let me check the attacks from this enemy. Hello, Carlos Alves. How are you? Should we tell him that Joe is not doing damage? She's not? Oh, she was doing on the first boss. On the second, I didn't notice. I'm looking on the chat, so... Got Time Lord and done with his banner. I wanted Emperor, but no gems. Hey, Michael Lee. That was dangerous decisions. I have to check the enemy attacks. Ifrit. Pretty cool design. Scarlet Grace has cool characters and enemies. Heat damage. Nullifies heat. Yeah, it's an Ifrit. I can understand. So only one of the attacks do damage. Currency. Yeah. Even here, they don't want us to agility cheese. He has fired up too. Our beach here, SaGa. Well, fired up 2 is too bad. Well, spells and martial arts mostly. Yeah. But he also buffs accuracy, so... Defense up. The damage up. Self-immolation. Only 5 attacks that have heat damage. Counter attacks. Okay, so indirect attacks from the elements. Yeah. Most of the attacks are magical based. We can bring Tiger's Den. Just to survive better. We can also bring Final Impress, but then you just do less damage. I won't. I will buff 3 times and then use 2 shields with Metroid. And I have to use indirect attacks. So, Sun, Pierce, right? So Darked, this Darked deals more damage. But he's not an indirect attacker, is he? How is the stab in the back? Direct. But I don't think I'm gonna take too much damage anyway. Now, so gonna use J-Mill. I got... sorry, didn't mean to stress you out, but it's nice to know I'm not the only one. No, you didn't stress me out. Don't think I saw that fight weakness, but I was not paying attention to that hard. Diana. Mikhail. Monica. Oh my god, we have bots. SaGa sees only ice Thresher out. Yeah, you keep teasing me. Hey, someone help us. Carlos Laureano. Thank you so much, Carlos. I'm gonna add this to the goal. Thank you so much, Carlos. Let me type it here. It was like half an hour ago. Sorry, it's just that when I'm streaming I don't keep checking the email and didn't show on the screen. But let's fix this up. Thank you so much for your help. With that, we'll be able to upgrade the PC. Now we have 105. Yes. Carlos. Thank you so much, Carlos, and sorry for not seeing it before. I just typed it on the screen. Let me also remove these bots. Oh goodness. Yeah, they are gone. Now, a pierce damage dealer directly scales with dexterity. Preferably someone with indirect attack. I don't know, Gianna is not good here. What about Monica? 100 Lotus. Claudia gets super strong. The character that scales with dexterity. Robbing girl just needs a better single target nuke. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use, I don't know, Monica or Claudia. I token. I'm gonna bring him. Cher is advertising his side gig again. Side gig? Which side gig? NG Nijask is asking, hey guys, got a general question. If I cannot clear the last few stages of events and also cannot max clear the final island nowadays, do I get more specific into looking which units to pull? I don't understand much what you're saying, but you don't lose much by skipping, you know, the last stages. It's just some gems and some materials that actually don't make you much stronger. It's just more for people that already have their characters maxed and want a little extra. The characters that you want to pull will depend. Usually when I make the reviews I say when a character is better for new accounts. This new banner is not exactly that good for new accounts, but since the character can attack fast 2 times, it's actually easy to use, just like Talon is. If you are a new player, Talon and Wagner's are gonna help you a lot with Final Island and with climbing, story mode, and farming. So at least those 2 characters are good for that. Romance in Saga 3, single foe. Luckily, I will give Mikhail something else instead of this, because he's actually very good by himself. He does not need extra heal or defenses. Who needs is Claudia. Fierce power female. Wayne. Oh, I don't remember. Increases dexterity. We have the fitted helmet. J-Prax says, is he going for a no-autos strategy? Oh yeah, we are fighting against Ifrit. Autos should help, right? But not all attacks are fire-based. Maynard may be good on survive. Survive, yeah, but doing damage? There's so many aspects of the game that it's hard to say exactly what you're missing. Always. Maybe I will bring then the Fire Doritos. Nadart may be good, but you don't like him. I got him. I maxed him. Just can't find much reasons to use this guy. Or Multipus got me Final Emperor and Time Lord. Should I chase Wagner's? I don't think so. Only if you have plenty of gems. I think it's better for you to wait at least for the next banner. When this thing happens, that's what I do. Wrong Mikhail. Let's switch the Mikhail version. Oh, it was sleepy. Oh, Sunday we're gonna play Minstrel Song again. We will. Quadruple Pierce. Dark will inherit the stab in the back. Very 3-shot. 11k on Goddess Banners. Think Talons is worth a pity in your opinion? Yes, I think yes. If I was on 11,000 or 12,000 or even 10,000, I would have pitied Talon. He's very good now when used on a Hurricane formation in the back. But I got the Goddess in version with 4k medals only. So that was a little hard for me. And I like robots, you know. Oh, wrong buff. Has to be Peon of Peace. Yeah, I'm confused too because I might mainly follow the tier list, so I've got most of the Triple S and higher the West tiles. Without sharing Arado's banner videos in Reddit, I'll be completely lost. Oh, thanks for saying that. Yeah, we have a lot of tools in the community. Arado also makes videos. There's also many text reviews there on Reddit. It's nice. Don't worry too much about the tier list. We need to update. And stuff are kind of outdated there. But look more about the reviews. If I say some character is very good, that really means that it's very good. Like, I talk about the Ana. SaGa still is a non-believer, but many times SaGa was proved wrong. But he's still my left hand. But many times he was against my opinions. It's good. I don't search for people that just agrees with everything I say. It's nice to have different opinions. We grow more when we discuss stuff and people don't agree with you all the time. SaGa says I'm never wrong. Haha. I should have used Auras on turn 1. Don't forget that if you get him before 15k, you can pity old style. Yeah, Mama, what I have, of course, but I can pity some stuff like Sarah and then use my 2 other tickets for something else. I want to get one of those Sarahs, they are available there. But I will wait till the last moment. FP, stab in the back, normal, and then flowing back here. I mentioned Finalizement because it's quite easy to compare, like getting Mirage Blade Plus on AoE, the stages that are weak to Slash. Yeah, there's some... people, he is here and he wants to play with Pretinian, but he may not just fight each other. Look, people, King here. He's not attacking me anymore, but yeah, sometimes he just wants to say that I don't like what you're doing, but he does not scratch my face or anything. I'm pretty happy with that. I hope it keeps being like that. No. You can get black as well. Black, yeah, the past black. I don't have that one. Since you are having some trouble on an X Remembrance. Talking about X Remembrance, there is one that is pretty good. It's coming. And that one is... what's the name of that guy again? From Story. The X guy. I must use Peon Protection or not yet? I think not yet. If I attack with Bulgy Harvest, it's an indirect attack. I think I can still use another stab in the back. Or Golden Note. Let's use Golden Note. Oh, actually no. Better wait one more turn. Law I have it all, except for first human male, Christmas label, and also Nanish. You have it all? That many, does he? None of it I need. Yeah, you don't. Otherwise, Link can also have some pretty high margins where just getting a better weapon punches you over their damage their Zod. Exactly. You're right on that. 1000. 3 LP. LP damage. Holy moly. Now, Golden Note. All charge. Reverie 3-shot. Another Flame Barrier. It's also considered good for long term, by the way, using one of my 2.5 anniversary ticks on him. Yeah, still good. Will keep being good. He breaks the rules of the game. His Gun and Blade too good. It is too good. Bird of Flame. Now it's full overdrive time. Roof is still relevant for boss, one turn most farming. Indeed. Still one of the best ones. $1,600. Oh, and first limited silver in Christmas Julian. Yeah, first limited silver, still bad, but makes more sense than Julian. Sweet, thanks. Gonna try Remembrance again before I decide my second exchange ticket on the end of this month. Right. Do it, no rush. It's like 15 something days. We did it, right? You forgot I'm a collector. Do you use your Elixir on Final Fantasies? Mega Elixirs even? Do you? How much points did we need to get all the missions? 1.2? Okay or not? Oh, a lot of scrolls. No, no, no. Hey, what? 1.6 million? So you're telling me we did... No, 2 million. But the best stuff ends on... Yeah, we need a more offensive formation. Since we are using Honest, it's actually okay to use a more offensive formation. So many gold pieces, I like it. Oh, 1.6k. I can max like almost 3 units. You know, you never used nor my summons on Shimen Game Intense. You're just like me, man. So let's go and change for Rainbow, for example. No, 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 no. For this, we have to use Deadly Pierce Axe. This. And this. Actually, Metric will be in the back. It's not a really good decision. But at least I still have the increased damage on the 3 formations. Let's see how much it changes just by changing the formation. 2 millions. That's a high score. And he's not weak to any of the attacks from Leon. Just so that you don't use Leon here. Actually, Mikhail needs to be on the middle. He's not the best damage dealer. He's buffing the people around to do more. I actually don't use it. I think it's good, does it? Because it increases the difficulty. And when I was younger, I liked it to impose challenges for me. So just switch Claudia with Mikhail. Self-imposed challenges. But now I'm so happy about the CPU. I'm always checking the tracking, but it's still on transit. Of course it is. But I'm happy because it means I can make better stuff faster. And also we'll probably solve the problem with the mic that was bugging. That was happening because the CPU was not handling the situation. I actually don't need to care too much about being a direct attacker, since I'm negating fire. $1.2k. Whoa. Will it kill the other characters? I hope it doesn't. Now just heal with Matchwork on the next turn. Whoa, everyone is alive? Can't believe this. Is it time to nuke? No. Not yet. Piano protection now? You got so lucky. Yes, I did. He spread it out the damage. Oops. There goes my fire shoot. There he goes. I guess I will use another piano protection. It's guaranteed they don't die in one hit. They were on full HP, but the shield protects one hit, right? Haha, Bird of Flame. Oh no, man. Killing Darky. I still don't think we're gonna do enough damage. But let's try once more. At least once more. Oh, it's already midnight. Seems like Ifrit has plenty of hindrance as well. E pouquinho. E pouquinho. Look how much calm he is. Well, not totally entirely, but we are dead by turn 1. Dead by turn 1. You got lucky with Triss shot on Cloud. If you don't get a combo or OD, it will be interrupted. Interrupted? Why? SaGa, it's indirect. What are you smoking? Oh wait, she's ranged. No, she's attacking with her claws. She's giving punches. Log got 2 goddess on pool number 12. I thought I was getting out earlier. What? You're still after Talon, right? My. Ah! Focus it on Darkit. Back to the basement. I was saying that, SaGa, no, it's not always right. He was even trying to say that he's always right, but that's not true, SaGa, and you know. And you should move Gianna to Triple S, please. Don't be a non-believer. A non-believer. I was testing you. Oh, of course. Of course. I believe in you. Oh, there's another cat here. And that is Jujubinha. Jujubinha looks like a lion. A panther. Seems like we already need to heal or not. I can't heal now. It's a struggle for me who has not pulled it for farmers in a long. But they are not exactly farmers, SaGa. They are boss specialists. Another thing you're wrong. See how you are always wrong, SaGa? What is happening with you? Oh no! Attack of the bots. If you don't deal damage, you don't farm. But these characters are not farmers. That's what I'm saying. But now it's time to use the shield. Damage dealers are the same. Ah, no, not exactly. Not always. Boss specialists are those that buff themselves, help to increase damage in the long run. Farmers can just nuke and it's done. It's different. Oh man, again, strike of corruption. We're very 3-shot. Let's not get counter, SaGa. Can get counter. Let's spray, let's spray. Please don't counter me. Only have very 3-shot got benefit of our charge. stepping in the foot of my... Oh no, yeah, and focus fire. Wow, I hate this boss. Why do they do this? Give random 5 attacks per turn? And I still don't think this is gonna be enough. I'll have to use even stronger damage dealers. Maybe some risky ones. This boss gives buffs to accuracy, so you can agility cheese. We can bring the Impress shield, and we probably have to. But you know, I didn't want to bring another shield. I already have Alms. I'll have to remove Alms to use Impress. Bring Impress, yeah. Law Talon pull 14, save it a little at least. Now you need to do more so that you can PD from the off-banner selection. Lobster time, lobster time. But many of the attacks are actually AoE. But lobster can sometimes debuff, right? Strike of Corruption should be physical and direct. Most of the attacks are mage attacks. Counter won't fit so well. It's also bad luck not getting too many fire attacks. The second time that we use Alnos in a raid, I remember we used Alnos before in raid. Well, we got past turn 2. And I guess the problem is getting past turn 2. You know who can help here a lot? Goddess. Because she has that extra push in the end. And she can heal at least once and decrease damage from boss on the start. I can actually just use her and Mantry and 3 damage dealers. Kill it. Alnos again. I really hate Alnos. Maybe because Alnos in the front, but yeah. Cher, what is the minimum damage for Honeywell raid to get all rewards? People were saying 800,000 at the moment, but I didn't test it myself. Again, KO. Yeah, it's not working, it's not helping as much. Well, at least they are all alive. But Matriarch didn't get to overdrive. So she won't buff then before they go. We are so far from 2 million. Very, very far. Forget about that. 100k only. No, 600k or 800k. According to the game, it's only 300k. The game never says the truth. It's always at least 600k. $1.6 million again. Didn't actually increase. Can even use new Wagner's for this since he does not. He does heat, yeah. Forget about the heat part. I'm gonna make a new squad and that will be the last for the video. For the stream at least. Tomorrow I'm gonna check this and make a better setup. But I'm gonna bring Goddess. Goddess on the run. Goddess and actually Gustave. Okay, Goddess is here. Yes, Darkest is still my best dexterity based attacker. Goddess will be on the loft position. Dark on dexterity, Gustav on STR, Matriarch on agility. Wait, where is my Matriarch? Matriarch. Which is the other one I said? Gustav, right? This Gustav here. And the last one will be my mage. But it cannot be Robin, Joe. I wanted to put for Goddess, but I have way too many Mart styles. You mean for Remembrance? She's just faking out of the martial artist. Hard to justify pulling for Marts now unless it's a gold award. Well, it's... You should ignore her as a martial artist. She operates like a mage. But depends, if you also think about Remembrance, yeah. It's easier to beat Remembrance for martial arts because there's just so many options. Now, which status will I be buffing? STR? I guess STR. So victory instead of peace. Seems right. But then, which mage do I use? Let me filter by MRs in the steps. We go Maul doesn't buff herself too much. Want to use this so much, but then Sparkly Nice has heat. You know what? White Rose can help. Because a Photosphere shot debuffing end and will. Or Misty. I'm gonna bring Misty first. Yeah, she's a mage, fair point. His building is still best lightning DPS. Building doesn't do lightning. I think you got it wrong. So here... There... Yes, this is the squad. How's it going, Ascendant? How are you? We're also gonna bring some fire resistance. This time we're not gonna negate. So Gustav can actually just wield the mage stuff. Red Marika. Red Marika Jr. His name is strange, man. Titan Suit. I'm gonna bring this. More heat. Ah, actually this one has heat. I think the Serene Stones give some heat resistance. The Honeywell rings as well. The Sensei's rings, the meat rings. Royal Serene. Okay, so I'm gonna give him the Sensei ring then. Now Darky. Hydra Letter. Phoenix Cape. Or Flameproof Grove, since he's weak to slash. I see there's some slash attacks there as well. And then the Lemon Soda Pendant. Maybe you'll be Madeline. Oh, Madeline, maybe. Been good watching your stream while I use auto tickets to farm all the new units. I got off a 2.5 appreciation banner. Very nice, Ascendant. Very nice. Korean Hill, probably the best lightning now. Maddie, my homie, but sheesh. Yeah, but one is AoE, the other one is single target. Different utilities. Romancing SaGa 3 power female. Is this one better or not? Doesn't change much. I guess this one is 86. This other one here is exactly how much? 66. 86 as well. Huh. Magical robe, and then some slash related. None here gives slash resistance, so this is the best one I can get. Misty. She does not need more fire resistance, I guess. We will just go with the Riot Grail. Goddess is a GB SaGa character. Celestial Robe. Hydra Boots. Roof of our tower. Actually, we should give this to someone that has some difficulty resisting stuff. Let's go. Platinum Maddie does not nice lighting. She does. Yes, she's free. Only have one version 4 for lighting and lights it. But sneaking up left now seems hellish. And I never got Strewn. Now I'm never gonna get him. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Let's get something for Gustavo here, but actually I'm just gonna give Steel Dominance. Dark Kick can inherit Stab in the back. Matriarch will inherit Pian of Victory. Heart of Goddess. I got you a mail just the other day. I was thinking the same. You got him, nice. Now I'm missing just Strum. And well, there are some off-banners that I'm missing. Besides, it's just Strum, if I remember correctly. Let's go. Man, I hate this Honeywell boss. Why do you hate him? What did he did to you? Let's go, let's go. Steel Dominance, Stab in the back, Pian of Vic. Misty will use a normal attack now. Have a Light Melody. Oh, nice. Dodges all attacks. Super fast. Bird of Flame. 200 only, and that was because we haven't used her attack yet. Pian of Vic, Falling Star. I will use the Brilliance. No, Feather of Goddess. No. Is silver good for lightning damage? Not anymore, Hawkto. Also, check my last video. I explained the best characters to choose there. Austin says, love all that you do for this game. Do you plan on updating the tier list soon? Austin, I am planning to update it for months. My problem was just that I was with a lot of anxiety while trying to make a better version of the tier list. Could not make, and that is why I haven't finished yet. But I'm working to finally update this, since I even made the special off-banner video that updates all the 1.5 year units. Then I'm gonna make the one that grade out the units from January to June, and with that I only have the June to December remaining characters to grade, and then I will finally finish the tier list. But it's because of a very intensive work that I haven't finished yet, but I'll get it done. I'll get it done. Piano Vic. Oh, Misty's on OD already. Now we're gonna use Heart of Goddess. Cher never gonna run around and desert you. Yes. I love that song actually. Halloween Silver is pretty good for turn 1 nuke. Halloween Silver is, and she can inherit from Summer. Halloween Silver 3 does nice damage, and you can use it on turn, inherit this Summer attack, and then use on turn 1 and turn 3, or turn 2 and turn 3. What? Kill it, Goddess? Damn. Thank you, Cher. Is Diana double SS plus or triple S? SaGa thinks it's SS plus, but no, in my book it's triple S. And when we update the tier list, she will be on triple S because SaGa is wrong on this. We got Jumping Dragon first, then Pulse for Goddess. You got her? We're doing Goddess King, but not Talon. Guess I don't have affinity with Lightning. You should just stop there, man. Well, it seems like it's not enough, guys. It's not enough to kill this boss. I could inherit a 10 BP attack just to finish, instead of, well, maybe double crush. Piano Vic. Last Falling Star. Just forget it. 2 million is gonna be a nightmare, guys. Well, not that much. If she had 2 hits before, I could have. I guess this was the closest I got to 2 million. Here we go with triple S tier again. Just accept, man. Just accept. JP players were screaming for a character that could just AoE heal every turn. Just because we were used to Steel Blade Light does not make a character with a different heal setup less interesting. She's the only character capable of that till we get into Empress, Christmas style, and even then she still has something different to offer. Is the mission here 2 million? I don't think it will be getting to 2 million. Yes, only if Misty had actually attacked it 2 times. Gustav is such a good thing. Oh, I have to just get the double crash. With double crash, I guess we can do this. And on the 3rd anniversary, we get more selective tickets. Yes, maybe. Getting 2 is already pretty nice. I believe that this anniversary is the best one so far. Gustav is such a good tank, need that damage reduction. I wonder in the 3rd anniversary you get more snack. A token is better than a spell girl. Haha. A token does not heal for a guarantee copy. Different situations. I mean, no, he heals with his second skill, but that one he actually uses 5 VP, and a spell girl uses 5, she gets 5. It's different. I need to inherit something else for Gustave. That would be the double crash attack. Is it the best attack he has access to, or V-Impact? I don't know which one does more damage actually. If it's V-Impact plus or if it's double crush. Which one does more? I don't know. Really don't know. I'm gonna inherit double crush. You think he only heals? But Capivara, you always said token is a better spell girl. It's not the first time. It's useless for us to discuss this because we will get in the same thing again. He's not the same. You can bring them together. They even work super well together. You can't just say that one support unit makes the other one useless or unneeded. So most of the time we run 2 damage dealers and 3 support units, sometimes even 4 support units and 1 damage dealer because of the way that this game works. Now, Misty, Misty, Misty. What else do I need to change? Oh, I guess that's it. Besides, the new spell growing JP Halloween will make telekinesis a really good inherit. Yes, and when they got telekinesis with 5 EP, I'm pretty sure that they were just celebrating. Just like they got Mirza, that barely has enough heal potential, he has 50% chance to heal AoE. And they must be placing him on the god tier list, because they don't have that type of things. We are spoiled. Spoiled brats. And we sometimes don't see between the things. The other Square Final Fantasy gacha is quite generous like this one. No, they said that DFFOO was the best one. You're right, it's different. I took request materials, parents not. You can agree with that, but you are mostly right, mostly wrong. Next University got 3 tickets and the UDX and SaGa Soul rerun banners. Hopefully we get these 3 tickets too. I hope to. Because I will not summon on this current banner. Oh, stop attacking. Goddess, mostly right. No, I was distracted. Mostly wrong. I mean, to be honest, we agree on most stuff, and that's why we work together. But sometimes you can see through things, because you want to skip the character, and then you say it's not that good, but you are not seeing the truth. Just gonna get an increased damage now. It will be Darky. You heard it here first. Also, Cher, I called it right when I was saying that months we will get tickets. Yes, you're right. Your haters bet Spell Girls Triple S. Yeah, many people don't want, because the banner was totally bad. They don't want to justify that she's good. How many people were here skipping her? Many. Doesn't mean the character is bad. The banner may be bad, but the character is not. When she returns in a rerun banner, people will try to summon, I'm sure. Holy moly, Darky almost died there. Skill Dominance. Stab in the back. Vic. Falling Star. Heart of Goddess. There's a couple of banners they can throw on us before Leon, Anya, and Zosmo. Yes. But we never know. The devs may just throw a Leon on New Year's. It may happen, it may happen. Oh yeah, there's no bad units, only niche ones. Kinda? Sometimes they still do bad units, copy. They did, you know, Kelvin. Kelvin. Remember Kelvin? We don't talk about Kelvin. That was terrible. Normal attack. Oh, in the end, he doesn't actually get 10 EP. He gets only 9. Oh my goodness, I will be able to use. Niche had a bit of that single target SaGa style. SaGa? What's SaGa? Saint SaGa. You mean Saint looking good? We were talking about Metric. So only the impact will help me here. Bird of flame. Bird of flame. Yeah, attack. Oh no! I was saying, yeah, attack Gustav, and then he just attacked him too much. Not Niche because outclassed on his own Niche means Kinda. Saint Seiya the anime, sorry, but who looks like Saint Seiya? Mature? Ah man, she doesn't get 2 hits ever. Hey look, with the impact and 2 hits from Misty, that will be 2 million. Yeah. We can do it, but it relies on RNG. But we just reached 2 hours of live stream. I guess we should end here. Tomorrow I'm gonna make at least 2 different squads for you guys to test. We reached 2 millions with at least 2 squads. But it was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. So, once again, thank you so much for being. Before you leave, click the like button, it really helps. Getting more notifications sent the next times. Hope you get lucky with your pools. Tomorrow we'll have plenty of videos. There's also a Brazilian soccer game, but I will record stuff by the morning, so we have at least 2 videos for tomorrow, maybe even 3. Sunday we don't have that many content because Saturday we don't have that many content because usually we have visit here in house. But Sunday we are back to Minstrel Saga. Minstrel Song. Minstrel Saga. Keeping up with Claudia Journey. So for now, once again, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know where I live, but I really hope to see you soon on the next video or on the next live stream. So good night, Capivara and Ni, Jack, Tepuin, Austin Hainers, Doze, Tweets Mango, karaoke stream tomorrow. Adios. Tomorrow I don't know if we have live stream, but we'll have on Sunday. If we have more content, we'll have on their live stream like always. And remember that SaGa is mostly right. Yeah, mostly I agree. You are usually 80-90% right. But then you are wrong sometimes. Something is happening there. Bye Hocto, bye Ascendant. And